My name's Vince. I'm running the Third Strike tournament at Alpha Attack in Arcade Legacy. Third Strike is a game where you get to be as ignorant as possible and make people feel really bad about their decisions. Or you can make yourself feel really bad about your decisions when you made the wrong one. It has a parry system, which is, in most 2D fighting games, you hold back to block. So in Third Strike, you can tap forward to parry. And when you tap forward, you're vulnerable to being hit because you have to parry high or low. And it's like toward is a high parry, down is a low parry. It's between a 6 and a 10 frame window, depending on things. So if you're under pressure and they're pushing buttons at you, at any time in this game, it's not super turbo where you're just forced into a situation and you have to take it. If you want to, you can guess. And if you guess right, then you steal their turn and you get to do things and possibly steal the game, depending on the situation and your character. And it feels really, really good when you do that because you put yourself at in a high risk situation, but you knew that they were gonna do it. So it's the call out factor, I guess, feels really good. Or really bad if it happens to you. The rules for this tournament are just standard best 2 out of 3 grand finals, winners finals and losers finals are 3 out of 5, double elimination bracket. My favorite character is Oro, and it's the stupidest story in the world. He's a super old Japanese man, even though in the game he looks like a strange yellow monster, who has he lives in the forest in Brazil somewhere, and his story is he's so good at martial arts that he's literally become immortal by being so good at punching people. And in the tournament, in the story, he actually fights with one arm bound behind his back, because he's so strong that if he fought at full power with 2 arms, nobody could stand against him or whatever. And it's just the dumbest, it reminds me a lot of a ridiculous, Grindhouse movie plot, the old Japanese Grindhouse, or Bloodsport, just silly martial arts plots. And I just think it's really funny. He can do this combo where you do a launch juggle and you can take them to the corner, and then the end of the combo is you just push heavy kick 6 times and it juggles 6 times. And I just thought that combo was really funny, so I started playing him. That's the decision I've made, so I stuck with it for the most part. The character that I like fighting the least probably is Chun, which is the obvious thing to say, because she's clearly the best character in the game. She beats most characters. She has no bad matchups. So a lot of Oro's buttons are negative on hit, and her super is really good and really fast startup. So I can't push the button because if she blocks it, I will be super punished. And even if I do everything right and I get the hit, I still get super punished. And her buttons make it really, really hard on Oro in particular. More so even than a lot of other characters in the game that have a hard time with her. I have been playing in tournaments for a little, I guess maybe 5 or 6 years. I've been traveling to stuff. So I go to Combo Breaker every year. I went to UFGT. I go to Frosty Faustings. We did Michigan Masters this year in Detroit. My most memorable moment in a fighting game tournament would be, I think it was the first year Combo Breaker was a thing. I didn't really know the Third Strike crew in Chicago at the time, but I knew there was supposed to be a Third Strike tournament, and so we just had a table set up, and a couple of us had brought super guns, and nobody really knew each other, and we just sat down and threw up some equipment, and our friend Brian, he Sharpied up a sign, and he was holding it up, walking around the venue come play Third Strike, it's back here. And it was more than 30 people to play, and it was a totally unplanned tournament. We had a little stream on somebody's cell phone and stuff, and that was a really cool, just I guess community moment, because we got a bunch of people to play the game in a totally unplanned way at a major tournament, and we got a good turnout. It was kind of weird. I really just want more people to play the game because it's good, it might be a strong word for it, but it's a very fun old fighting game, and the community is great, and I really just want to get more people to play and experience it. Most tournaments I think now are all running on smash.gg, so you can just go there and create an account. You can sign up for the tournament, you can search based on location and stuff. Facebook is a good place to look for a local fighting game group, because that's pretty much where they all are now. So I would use that to meet your local community so that you even know that the things are happening to begin with. And then through those people you can find out about things and sign up. If you like competition, or if you like fighting games on any kind of a casual level, just come out to a tournament and play, especially local stuff. It's all really friendly. Most people are just really excited that somebody wants to play. Because a lot of these games they're pretty old, they're pretty niche, and it's just like exciting that somebody wants to play it. So you'll make a lot of new friends, and people will like go out of their way to help you play the game. And you'll probably make friends outside of the game that'll help you do things in your life if anything happens. Like, I don't know, everybody's really friendly, it's great. Play the game.